Hello, my name is Megan Hurst, and I am your child's honors pre-calculus teacher. I am also the AP calculus teacher at Ipswich High School, which is the course that if your child is a junior right now, will hopefully be taking next year after really getting good foundation on honors pre-calculus topics. So what I love about honors pre-calc is that this course is really geared towards making sure that your students are walking away with phenomenal algebraic skills. And we're really reinforcing a lot of the skills that were taught in Algebra 2, and then just kind of deepening those skills a little bit. The most challenging units are the first two units that we complete. So your child is really in the thick of it right now. So if they're feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, please reinforce coming to see me during support block or after school so that I can help them in any way. I'm very good at teaching things in multiple different ways if I'm given the opportunity to, but I obviously don't have the time in class to teach it 5 different ways. So coming to support block or our office hours is a great way for students to maybe hear it in a way that makes a little bit more sense to them, but may not be the general way that I would teach it to the main all of the students. So obviously we're in a hybrid model, so we're doing things a little bit differently. So I just want to give you a heads up on how things are being organized in honors pre-calc this year. So as you probably know, our assessments, our quizzes are going to be online, and then our tests are going to be in person on the respective days. Our fully remote students also take that same test, but they take it remotely at home and then send me the PDF of that document afterwards. The way that I organize the class for the day to try to make it as easy for the kids that are at home as possible and as familiar for the students that are in class is I create a slide deck for those remote students to have access to. So it gives the warm up on the first screen. So they know when they come in, they start right up on that warm up and then they go through and we'll do this together. So we do the homework review, which I'll either do as a whole class or send them in breakout rooms and then kind of regroup afterwards. And then any activities, if there's a lesson for the day, I'll record the lesson while I'm teaching it at the whiteboard. So the students in class are getting a very old school approach of the teacher teaching at the board. And at the same time, the students at home are getting that same instruction, but I do post it because I understand that at home there may be distractions. We can't control the younger siblings all the time. We can't control the Wi-Fi, unfortunately, and I want my students to have access to that information at all times in case something does come up. I don't want that causing any anxiety in an area that is already a little bit challenging. And then at the end of the slideshow, it gives the homework so that they're aware of their expectations for the next class. I always make sure to keep a very organized Google Classroom so that it's easy for them to know what's expected and at what times. So their homework is always expected to be submitted online. Either if it's a digital assignment that'll be easily submitted, or they'll take a picture and upload it to the homework assignment. And then as you'll see, the presentation is released about 10 minutes before class starts, so they have access to that as well. But everything is organized by week so that it's easy for them to understand and know what assignments are due and when, as well as what the presentations are. If you have I hope this helped to clarify things. I know things are a little strange this year, but I hope to meet you all at some point within the next year. Please send me an email if you have any questions or concerns, and please just know that I'm here to help your child as much as I can, and I just want them to be successful and to find the joy in mathematics. So I hope you all have a great evening, and